Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Vicky, and on my channel we do fun, easy, perfectly imperfect crafting. So if that sounds like your thing, why not hang around for a little bit? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, doesn't matter what you do as long as you have fun. Okay, so today I am going to make a start on the altered book journal. You'll remember last year that I said I was going to use this book as my altered journal, so I'm going to make a start on that now. I'm not 100% sure what digitals, if any, I'm going to be using inside. I may just use scraps. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a very lovely big book, so I'm looking forward to using that. Starting with our book, like I say, I don't know what I'm going to use on the inside just yet. I'm not particularly bothered about it right this second, because I've obviously got to get the book sorted before I move on to the decoration. So if anyone has any ideas or recommendations, please do let me know. I would love to use something that either you guys have got and don't know how to use, or don't know what to do with it, or maybe you want to make your own altered book and do it along with me and see how differently we both do it. Let me know, whatever you think. So obviously we open up and we've got this beautiful page. This is staying. I'd like to have that staying there. Sorry, a little bit of context as to what I'm doing at the moment is basically I'm now going to go through and remove pages and keep certain pages that will turn into a pocket and will then be a page. So hopefully that makes sense, but if not, it should become apparent what I'm doing when I actually start doing it. Like when I start doing the process. So I'm just going to work out how many I want to keep at the very front. I'm not sure. I think I might keep that one, and I can make like my own little title page with that. Then remove this one and this one. Or maybe just remove that middle one there, this one, then glue them two together so that we've got this and then this, because I like this kind of image. That's a nice page as well. For those who feel small and quiet, spread those wings and roar. So that's obviously going to stay as well. So we'll keep that. And throughout the book there are little images throughout, so I would like to either keep those or possibly take them out of the book and repurpose them within the book, so they won't just get thrown away. So I'd like to keep that page as well. So we've got quite a few pages at the front that we'd like to keep. So if I keep those two, right, so what have we got? So we're going to keep this one, we're going to keep this one, we are going to keep this one and remove this one. I think I'm going to need something to kind of keep this in some type of order. I'm going to need some paper clips, aren't I? Bear with me and I'll just go grab some. Okay, so we've got the paper clips and we'll just crack on with removing and keeping pages. So I'm going to keep this page, I'm going to remove this page. I am just going to rip and then these two pages are going to be glued together, which will then in turn hide where I've just ripped that page out. So it all works well in the end. So that's going to be a page here. You could obviously, you could turn it into a pocket. You could either have like the pocket at the top, the pocket at the side, but I'm just going to glue that together completely, so it's just a page. Then we're going to keep this one, and we're going to keep this one. we're also going to keep this one because it's got a nice image on it. So then we're going to move into the realm of how many pages we are going to remove before keeping one for the next pocket. You don't want it too thick because you don't want the gap between this page and the next to be too much. Hopefully, let me show you. So we're keeping this page, so this page here is going to be the next pocket or page, whatever, however you want to go with it. So we'll keep this, and then I think if we go for, should we go for 5 or should we up it, because there's quite a lot of pages here, isn't there? So maybe 8. Let's have a look. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, look, that works out well, doesn't it? So if we remove 7 pages, then that's not too thick, and like I say, will allow us to, oh no, actually let's do 6. Let's do 6. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's remove them. I'm just going to pop that page there just so I know that's where I've got to stop, because otherwise I'll just get rip happy and carry on ripping all the way through. So I'm just going to put the pages to the side because obviously this is a junk journal. I am not going to throw anything away. I will try to reuse as much as possible, and it will either be used within this journal or it will be just like ephemera that we use wherever we want. So I'll just continue ripping. You'll see here as well, I did mess up a little bit, but I'm not really bothered at the moment. I don't want to have too many of these though, but I'm not bothered at this precise moment. Okay, so last page. Okay, so this page and this page are going to be glued together to make a page. So we've just hidden all of that ripped edge there. Obviously I will try to get it perfectly ripped, but if I don't, it's no biggie because it is going to be covered. So I'll just pop a little paper clip up the top and we'll move on. So this one is going to be the front of our next pocket page. I would imagine that it's going to kind of go like this, so it'll probably fall like that, so that we have a pocket here and a page here to, obviously, it's a shame we're going to lose that, but like I said, I'm keeping other bits and I'll use it throughout the book anyway. So keeping this page, and then we done 6, didn't we? So let's do 6 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So then this is going to close up onto this page to make our pocket. Again, I'm just going to place this here just to make sure that I don't over rip. I think what I'll do is I'll just carry on and I'll kind of either speed the process up or just like put music over what I'm doing, and then if I feel like I need to tell you what I'm doing, I will obviously come back and I'll tell you, show you what it is that I'm doing and explain it, because the sound of paper and the paper ripping could get quite annoying because there's thousands of pages in this book, so I don't want to keep you here all day listening to that. I should also note that personally I find it might be quite a laborious task, but I do find it easier to rip one page at a time. You may run into more weird edge rips if you have more than one page that you're ripping at a time, so I do just go with the one page. Like I say, I know that that's going to take me an age to do, but personally I prefer to do it this way. Okay, I thought I'd just come in and explain what I'm doing now. I've just separated off the very beginning pages because I'm not including those in the process of this whole ripping situation. So what I've done is I've just grouped them together so that I can ignore them and they can just stay part of their own little book gang. And then I've just finished doing 5 what would turn out to be pages or pockets, and I've decided to then, with those in between every 5 pages that I physically rip out and make, I'm going to keep a handful of pages from the book, but I'm not sure how many. So because there is so many pages within the book, I don't want to completely gut it. So I'd like to keep as many pages as possible. So maybe if I just keep 5, so every 5 pages I keep 5 pages. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yeah, I think that should be okay. I'm just looking down here. Obviously you can see here where the pages are starting to form, and then I'll have like a thicker bit here. The thing is I can always come back and take these pages out if I change my mind. So that's what I'm going to go with for now, is 5 pages. So every 5 man-made pages, should I say, I'm going to then leave 5 pages to just leave blank and decorate. So just wanted to explain what I was doing now. I'm going to carry on with the process of, this is going to be the cover page, and then removing 5 and paper clipping the next together. Okay, so I've now reached page number 5. So if we remember, this is the page of, these are the 5 pages that we grouped together, and then I said every 5 man-made pages I would do the same process. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So then I'm just going to grab the next 5 pages, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then I'll just mark those down here just so that I can always tell the difference between each section. And I'm going to carry on doing this until I've completely finished the book, and then I'll come back and show you the finished project. Okay, so I am now well and truly prepared. I've got my book all marked up and ready to go. I've got a cup of tea, I've also got a snack, and I also have the biggest pot of PVA. So I'm going to have a quick sip of my tea, quick little snack, and then let's get started. Also forgot to mention that I have my tweezers as well, so that I can get in and get those little pieces of paper out. So let's start the gluing process. So these 2 pages we agreed are going to be, Ruby, You're no muddy. Go and lay down. Good girl. So we'll take the clip off, open up the 2 pages again, just double checking down this side here just to see if I need to remove, which it's not going to do, is it? I don't know if it's the actual tweezers. Let me see if I've got any others. These ones might work a little bit better. That's a bit better, but still it's only... Oh, okay, so I might have tons of paper everywhere, but it's definitely coming out, so that's a good start. Absolutely perfect, but I just wanted to get it away from mainly the tops and the bottoms of the page, just so that you didn't see that bit there, and it looked more like this bit here. So that's the look that we're going for. So now we can move on to our gluing process. Like I said, I have just got this huge pot of PVA and I'll be using that with my paintbrush. Okay, and then you literally just want to glue your pages together. Nothing fancy, nothing technical. Don't want to apply too much glue, but obviously you do want to make sure that you have covered every space that needs to be covered. So ideally all of your, actually I've just realised, let me grab, if I grab this sheet came in handy for the ripping process, so it's now going to come in handy for the gluing process, just so that it doesn't go on to the rest of the book and I can be a bit haphazard with my placing of glue. I don't have to be too precious about it. So at the moment I'm just going over the page edges, making sure they have lots of glue on them, and then I'm just going to go down the spine and pop some glue in there just to make sure it's fully closed. Remove my piece of paper and literally just glue the pages together. Nice and simple. Just make sure that they are fully stuck down. And I like the way that when you do glue this as well, it gives the pages that little like ripple. I do like that look. So there we go. That is our first page done and dusted. So we'll move on to the next one. Now this is where you can start to turn pages into pockets rather than what I've done here. So this one is going to be a pocket, and I'm going to fold this corner down like this, and then literally do the same with this back page, just so that it matches all the way along the fold. Hello, where is it? There we go. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, because obviously it is a pocket, so something is going to go inside of it, and it is a junk journal after all. So I just adhere those down with a little bit of glue. I'm hoping to decorate the majority of these pages. When I was ripping out the pages, I did notice that there was a lot of swear words in this book, so that is something I am going to have to bear in mind, and I'm going to have to be really mindful about my decoration, just to ensure that I do cover those pages, and that no naughty words have popped through. So I'm just gluing this piece down like so. You could obviously do it on the other side, do it on the inside. I might do that on another page, but it doesn't particularly matter. It's just about how the design, basically at the end, how you want it to look, that will dictate which way you fold. So I don't know where that piece of colour just came from off of that glue. It's like an orange colour. How strange is that? So just pop that. See, look, naughty word. That is luckily getting covered and we won't see it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to go through each and every page to ensure that I'm not leaving naughty words free and exposed. Because you don't want any little surprises, do you? Right, so that is a pocket. So all we now need to do is just glue the pages to make the pocket, so it will be along here and along here, so that this top edge is free. So I'm just going to pull out. The top is nice and clean anyway, so I don't need to touch that. So I'll just pull out down the bottom here. Obviously, if you was a little bit more careful, I know I did say it at the beginning of the video that I was going to be careful so that I didn't get all of these raggedy lines. But if you can, then obviously you will save yourself a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, and you can skip this whole process. So just pulling those out. And I've actually changed my mind. I'm not going to use that book page as my glue over spreader. Oops. I'm going to use this side of the book cover because it's shiny. Whereas the other one, I'm scared that I'm going to glue the book page to a book page and then rip it. So where this is shiny, the glue should easily repel off of it. Okay, so we'll put some glue along this side here. And then again down here. Obviously I'm really not using a lot of glue because this is a PVA, so obviously water based, so I don't want it to absolutely drench the page to a point where it becomes unusable, or when it dries it goes too stiff, which would then obviously render the page unusable as well. So just making sure that's nice and stuck down. And then that is literally all I am going to do throughout the rest of this book. I'm just going to glue each and every page. They will, oh, I can't get my paper clip off. That was annoying. I may change it up a little bit, and for this page here I'm going to fold like this to create a pocket that way. So leave this page here. I'm not going to fold this at all, so it's just this bit here. So it really doesn't matter, you can do whatever you want, whatever you feel like doing. You don't even have to make a pocket, you can make them all like that first page that we done. Totally up to you, and it's each to your own. So I'm going to crack on with that. I'll leave the camera rolling for a little bit just so you can kind of see what I'm doing, but I will probably turn it off and just come back later because there's quite a lot to do here. So yeah. this next part I just left in because it's just cute. My daughter passed me her phone to show the video that came up on her phone of all her cats. Well, I say all of them, there's only 2, but they're my grandkitties, and they just look super cute. So you have Tilly, who is predominantly throughout the video, and Darcy, the little grey and white girl. So enjoy. I have now finished putting all of my pages together, and they are all ready now to be decorated. So I'll just give you a quick flip through. We've got this cover page that we've obviously kept in now, and then a couple of pages towards the beginning that we decided to keep. Then starts the gluing process and pocket making. So we have a page, then we have this pocket here, and then we have this pocket here. And we just glued a page together, then we glued a pocket, then a page, another pocket, and a page. That's a pocket there, but it's glued. Okay, then we have this one where we've done the double. I only done that once, I didn't do that again for some unknown reason. And then this is also a pocket here, pocket, page. That's a little pocket as well. I put both sides so it kind of come down in size. And then I think the rest of the book just kind of follows that same. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just pockets to pages, and as I'm going through each and every page, this one, they're pockets here. This bit is glued and this bit is glued, but they're pockets on the top. But as I go through the book, I'm going to decorate the pages. One, because as I was going through, not only is there a lot of naughty words, but there's a lot of naughty scenes, so like being described, so I don't really want to have that in my journal. So the majority of the book will have to be covered. I mean, if you can find a book that's a lot better than this, that isn't as naughty, then perfect. But for this case, I'm going to have to, there's one there as well. I'm going to have to cover the majority of it, which isn't a problem. I enjoy decorating the book, so. Another pocket, page, pocket. So as you can see, there is a lot for us to work with. And then these are the last pages, I think. Did I glue that one? No, I didn't. So this is the last page is in there. And then we've got that beautiful map on the back. So the next step is to decorate my pages. So that's what I will do next in regards to this journal. I will be decorating the insides first, all of the pages. In the meantime, I'm going to try and come up with some ideas on what to use this book page for, because there is no way that I'm going to throw this away. There's so much here. So yeah, I will come up with some ideas and share them with you. Maybe I might use some of them inside the book, like I said at the beginning, but the majority of them might just go as little ephemera pieces. Either way, they're going to get reused. So hope you can join me in my next part. I'm hoping to get that up in the next couple of days or so, and we can start decorating. Thanks everyone. Bye.